It's been a while, but we finally got it back onto the field. It's the Collegiate Sim Football Alliance. Our collegiate side has been waiting way too long for some football. And it's your boy Stacks. I'm ready to get it back onto the field. All of the players are all good to go. All the team files look good. And as you can see, we have a new team into the fold. We're going to start with them first. It's the Orlando Tech Wildcats taking on the Georgetown Braves. I got confused with the team names for a second, but it's the Georgetown Braves. I can't wait to see these two teams duke it out. Get to finally look at the new jerseys of Orlando Tech along with all the new players that joined. There was a real big influx of players that joined the league within the offseason up till now, and now we'll finally get to see some of those new players hit the field and make some plays, which is the most important thing. I know you've been waiting on this, so make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you all so much for your patience in regards to the CSFA. We should have had it on a week ago, but we had a little bit of issues with the players in regards to the updates, so we had to make sure we were all good to go on that side before we could get that game going, get these games going. We already got the USFA videos up on YouTube all the way up to week number 2. And if you check the amount of views we've had on those 6 videos, we're well over 100 views total between those 6 videos. So I appreciate you all for showing love to that. We're well over 3,800 total views up to this point as per the recording. And I'm assuming it's going to be taking another solid hit after these 2 weeks go up. But we still got to get through week number 1. We just started on the CSFA side last season, well, 2 seasons ago. But we're finally here. We've made it to season 3 of the CSFA. It's been a pleasure running this one. We got to see the new players here. Don't want to get you all bored waiting on the games and stuff like that. I got it up as quick as I could, along with all the things I had to deal with on my side. But we are here again, and it's good to be back onto the fold. Orlando Tech will be taking the field for the very first time in the CSFA, going up against Georgetown, one of our Division II teams, who actually has some user players on it as well. So we'll get to see some new guys that just got created not too long ago join the field. We don't have a 6 team quite yet, nor do we have a 6 school administrator to run a 6 team. We do have our man Silver, who is going to be running the Georgetown side of things until we eventually move to the next season. We'll have to look for another SA if he wants to do it. Hopefully he would. That would be dope. And he gets to create his own team for the most part. I believe we have a certain area that we want to make it in, so we can have 3 on one side, 3 on the other side, have 2 different conferences, and then kind of go like that. I believe we'll have to talk about how the conferences will work and everything, but I think we got some sort of idea, if that makes sense. So we're going to go ahead and chat about that as we get this game going along. I had to do some settings tweaks, and I did a couple of test sims of just some random teams that we had before I did this one. So I think this one will give the most optimal gameplay, not only just on the field, but in regards to the amount of plays for each side. I think this should be able to give us somewhere around 120 to 130 type plays in this game. So hopefully it works out. If not, then I'm going to do some more testing just to tweak the player speed and also like the clock speed, all that good stuff, just to make sure that we get you all ready to go. But I've probably been rambling a little bit too much in regards to that. Just happy to get this back onto the field for you. Make sure you like and subscribe. Do what you need to do to get on the field. Show some love to all of our homies doing their thing. We got Hollywood Sports and Sports Universe on the Discord side. On the Sim League side, we have the homies over there, World Simulation League, our basketball simulation league that we have paired up with us, along with the homies over there at Goals, Great One Hockey Sim League. We got one on the gridiron, the ice, and the hardwood. So looking for that soccer one and the what's in the baseball and then we pretty much complete the whole cycle. So if you have a sim league or in mind that is kind of around our area, pretty low in the starting group, make sure you hit us up. Head down to the description down below. And outside of that, I think we're ready to check out these two teams, see how they're looking in the verdict. And they're leaning towards the new squad here. As soon as it loads up on the video, there you go. It's looking like Orlando Tech is the heavy favorites here. See if they can get their first victory. Georgetown says that they have a 27% chance as per the 1,000 simulations. But all it takes is one to get the victory in this one. Got all the settings all ready to go, but I'm just going to double check just to be sure. We are on 10 minutes. We got the right field. The weather looks good. Gameplay looks good as well, so all the players can make their plays. You see right there, Ashton Boone versus Cameron Grimes in the first. Cameron Grimes. I was thinking of some WWE stuff, but Robert Grimes looking to make some plays. I can't wait to see how this goes down. And like I said before, make sure you like and subscribe. Get on the field, man. Can't wait to see the other two games we have as well with our 4 user teams that we had before Orlando Tech. They'll be facing off against each other. And it's going to be a lot, very, very interesting season since we'll be seeing at least 2 user matchups every single week. Except for when we go to the weeks where every single team will have to play a Division I team. So we'll have to see how that works out, how that plays out. And I can't wait to get this one kick-started. I can't wait to see the new team hit the field along with our new players on Georgetown. I will be going over the user players in just a little bit. I still got to turn the what's the name off because I was watching it. Let me go ahead and turn this off so you don't hear the double commentary. I just forgot all about that. I'm not going to let you guys talk over me. Thank you. Okay, got it. I learned it, and I did it. Let's go ahead and hit that resume game again. And looks like Georgetown is going to be the team that is going to receive the kick for the first time. I still have to plug on my laptop. Did not do that so I could get that optimal juice for the recording. It is kind of stuttering at the current moment, but we are underway here in Georgetown, Washington, D.C., however you want to call it, as Cunningham is going to be the return man here for Georgetown, taking it to the 31-yard line. And it's going to be an interesting setup here to see who's going to come out on top. A lot of different players available. We're going to check into the different players in just a little bit. Passing to the right side is Grimes. Could not find the mark, and it's going to be an incomplete pass to start this one off, 2nd and 10. Actually, that's Beef Supreme. I got confused there. There's going to be look for a man and hit as he throws incomplete. Orlando Tech already sending the heat. You love to see it. And it's going to be a quick 3rd down coming up here. Beef Supreme taking this one right side and incomplete. And that's going to be 4th down really quick there. Orlando Tech gets the stop that they need. And here, I finally plugged it up. I don't know if it showed up on your screen, but it showed up on mine. Rodo Uturade. I'm not even going to think about trying to pronounce that name correctly, but he got called for the false start, so got to back up 5 yards. And here comes Orlando Tech, sporting the gray, black, white, and purple. Who's going to be the return man here? It's going to be Randall Hawkins taking that across the 40, setting up 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And here comes the first offensive set in the CSFA history of OTW. Looking left side is going to be Evan Hunt on the move. He's going to take it past the 40-yard line to start this one off. Already making some plays here for the new team, the former Stallion, taking the field for Orlando Tech. Shout out to Maddie joining, making his new team and bringing his 2 players to the fold. And they're looking to be some playmakers here that's going to help OTW take the next step forward. Passing it right side, and it's going to be Cameron Gale there for the catch down to the 25-yard line. A good adjustment to the football, and they're already on their way for some points. Looking for some plays. There's going to be Denzel Dynamite coming back to the football and not quite getting it. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. That's the question there. Will their first points be of the field goal variety or a touchdown? Pass in the middle of the field, the right side, and that's incomplete. Trying to find some juice here to get the first down. It's going to be a 3rd down and 10 situation here. And they're going to pass again. Dynamite, look for a man left side, caught by Gale, but it's going to fall short of the mark, not even inside the 20. It's going to be 4th down and 6, and they're going to look from the left side, see if they can knock it through. Got the block kicker, Bennett. Kick is up, and the kick is just short. 38 yards, no good. And that's going to be 1st and 10 Georgetown. No points yet for the new CSFA team. We're going to go over the rosters in just a little bit. Grimes with his first carry of the day, getting 4 yards. I got my players confused, but Robert Grimes is the running back. I got a little confused, but it's all good. Hand off to Grimes again, falls forward, and just a yard shy there. 3rd and 1 coming up. And I'm going to go ahead and open up the rosters on this side so I can see who's making the plays. And it's going to be a 1st down here for Georgetown, keeping the drive alive and moving the chains. Nice job overall. Reds, hike. Passing the right side, and there goes Farstrider down the sideline. Will he get caught? Yes, he will. Inside the 25 they go. And now Georgetown has some juice here. Nice pass by Beef Supreme on his first start. There's going to be 2 starting quarterbacks going up against each other in this one. Could not get past the 1st down marker is Georgetown. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up here. Another handoff to Grimes. Getting inside the 23rd and 5 coming up here for Georgetown. Looking nice so far, I must say. But as we're talking about it, let's go ahead and see if I can bring up the roster here really quick. Passing it across the middle, caught by Janald. And it's going to be 1st and goal at the 4. Going over the Georgetown roster in regards to the users. Beef Supreme, the quarterback. They also have running back Robert Grimes and wide receiver Ryan Cunningham into the fold, along with Horton Jr., also the running back. We should be able to see some running back carries for him as well. Watch out for him. And we'll talk about the defense in a little bit for Georgetown. Actually, I can talk about that right now. It says perfectly fine. Just one player here is going to be Dale Laramie. Shout to Ninja Dude 414 Gaming, pass over the head of the receiver. Like a little pressure there in front of him. Stop that pass from being a thing. And now Georgetown setting up for the field goal. It's going to be kicked up, and it's going to be Georgetown taking the lead off of the 23-yard field goal. And Orlando Tech holds on. I should have switched to OTW. I have not switched that yet, unfortunately, so I'll switch that for the next game. My bad, Maddie. I made the what's the name a little bit early, so how early for when you actually wanted to make the switch from OTW to OTEC. So I'll go ahead and switch that for the next game. But Orlando Tech's on the field again. They give it to Ashton Boone for one of his few carries to start it off. And there goes Laramie making the play. You see him doing his thug fizzle, getting a hit behind the line of scrimmage. Going to give it to Gibbs. I believe his name is Otto Gibbs. He's going to get around 9 on the play. 3rd and 1 coming up here. I'm going to see if I can get this OTech roster up. And it's going to be a 1st down play there by Ashton Boone, keeping the drive alive. That's a nice play there by the freshman running back, keeping the drive going. Down to the final minute of this first quarter. Boone's going to get hit in the line of scrimmage, but it's going to be a gain of 5 anyway, thanks to the penalty. It's Tedranai on that one. And it's going to be 1st and 5. Going over the offense of OTech is going to be quarterback Denzel Dynamite at quarterback. You love to see it. Nathaniel Darby at wide receiver. Also have KV Bray at wide receiver as we end the first quarter. Good job by both of these teams so far. And their final few players here, we got Ashton Boone at running back. And we also have Cameron Gale. We seen him with the big play earlier, along with the homie Evan Hunt. And that's going to be picked off by Ablar, taking that close to the 25 and down at the 22-yard line. And now Georgetown is making some moves here. It's like some of the players there that we made for the bots is actually making the moves, passing it right side, no good. It's going to be 2nd and 10. And that's Beef Supreme's first interception of the season. Looking to bounce that out with the touchdown later on. Plenty of game left. It's going to be Supreme. Quick pitch right side is going to be caught by Tricano down to the 13-yard line, not quite past the first down mark. It's going to be 3rd and 1.
Blue 47. Blue hike.
Pitching in is going to be Junior. You got close to the first down marker, and it looks like you got a couple of yards on that play, enough for the first down. Horton Jr. on the play. And we did say 2 running backs here. It's going to be Supreme pitching it. It's going to be caught by Tricon, and that's going to be touchdown Georgetown on this play. Good job there overall from Georgetown. Now they have a 2-possession lead. And it's going to be kick good here for Georgetown. 10-0 is the score in favor of the Braves. OTW needs to get back on offense, try to make some plays. Talk about this defense for OTech really fast. They got linebacker Big Hits doing his thing along with Nick Martinez and the newly added Maddox Lee. Shout out to Rebecca doing her thing. It's going to be Randall Hawkins, Noah Blake, the cornerback, and Malachi Duncan also on the team doing their thing. So watch out for all these defensive players here for OTW. They're ready to make some plays. And it's going to be 1st and 5 here. Denzel Dynamite so far 3 for 7. 37 yards on the day. Dynamite passing it left side and deflected from the defender behind him. It's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 5. But yes, loving the look of OTW. Worked with Caboose and worked with Maddie to make these jerseys for them. A little bit of a mixture between both of Caboose's jerseys and my jerseys. Neither of us outside of Caboose were pretty much a fan of the font, so we moved to more of the modern version of the font. It looks a lot more cleaner, a lot easier to see as well. And 4th and 1 here. They could not get the first down. Georgetown once again making the plays. And it's going to be muffed there. And it's going to be dropped inside the 15. Georgetown has the football. And it's going to be 1st and 10. Supreme passing that one off. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up here for Georgetown. At the current moment, Beef Supreme is reigning supreme, especially with that touchdown. 4 for 11 on the day is going to be Grimes on the carry, taking that for a couple of yards. 3rd and 8 coming up. OTW with the chance to get off of the field. Setting up with a 5 wide. Beef Supreme passing it right side, and that could have been picked off, but that defender could not catch up to it. It's going to be 4th and 8 coming up here. We'll talk about this. We already talked about the Georgetown defense because there was only one player in regards to the users. Everyone else is bots on Georgetown's defense. And it's going to be Randall Hawkins taking that one, the former Blue Lobster. Shout out to the homie Maddie. He was holding it down for us on East Augusta, but now he's doing his thing. It's going to be Boone taking that one right side, getting chopped down after a gain of 1. 2nd quarter winding down. Georgetown has the lead. Making the handoff pitch left side, but the pass a little off the mark. And that comes with the territory with the quarterbacks being so young. Some of those passes that you think you should hit, especially the shorter routes, they're not as easy as you think. This team is real nice. Passing it right side incomplete. That's going to be the end of that drive. I don't think they have the leg in the kicker to kick it from here. That's well over 60 yards. Going to send this one away. Francis taking that one is going to be sent into the back of the end zone for the touchback. So going to be 1st and 10 coming up here. Georgetown has the 10-0 lead. And they're looking for the conversion as they move 5 wide again. They're going to send the blitz. That doesn't get home, but the pass off the mark. 2nd and 10 coming up here. Handoff. It's going to be hit by Grimes. No dice there. 3rd and 13 coming up here. Nice tackle by Barr. It's going to be a long 3rd down here for Georgetown. Can't get home, but they're going to pitch it right. They're going to get him, but he runs out of bounds. I probably would have tried to juke inside the field, towards the middle of the field, to see if he could get it, but no dice there. It's going to be a quick stop there from OTEC. It's going to be Randall Hawkins once again on the return, trying to take that as far as he can, close to midfield. They're getting good field position. Now they just got to put their offense together, and this is their first time officially going up with each other on the same field, so there are going to be some growing pains. As you can see right there, the pass once again off the mark. A little bit of pressure in the space too. 2nd and 10. Pitching it left side. They're going to try to block, but could not hold it too long for Boone. It's going to be 3rd and 7 here. They're going to need to get something going. And off again to Boone, but he could not get around that last player there. It's going to be 4th and 4. They're going to have to send it back to Georgetown. Hopefully they could get some sort of disruptiveness with their defense as the punt goes well out of bounds, but it's going to be inside the 20. Nice job there by the punter. It's going to be 1st and 10 Georgetown, holding a 10-point lead here in the first game of Season 3 of CSFA action. And they left the man wide open for Strider. Another big play there. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here for Georgetown. Nice job overall, doing their thug thizzle. Beef Supreme passing it again on the comeback route, and that should have been picked off. That's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up here, but I'm sure that defender will take the deflection. Only defensive, no, that's the other side, but there's a good amount of defensive players here for OTW. Looking for the stop, incomplete, and almost picked off. It almost got ricocheted into another defender. There goes OTW's defense showing up some nice prowess there. It's going to be a 3 wide out set to Beef Supreme's right, but they're going to run, Beef Supreme's left, but they're going to run right, and it's going to be 4th and 8. Apparently that was the wrong carry or wrong play to do. 4th and 8 on this one, the final 1 minute 40 seconds in this half. It's going to be OTW running through with another offensive set. They do have the ability to get the stops that they need outside of that one drive where they allowed the touchdown. It's going to be dynamite, pitch right side, incomplete, and it's going to be offsides penalty by that defensive lineman. It's going to be 1st and 5 coming up here for OTEC. I got to stop looking at OTW because I see it up there. It's OTEC. It's going to be passing it right side. There goes Boone on the right side. It's going to make a few man miss down the sideline and down at the 30-yard line, make it to 31. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered here for OTW, getting close to the field goal range. I think they need to get inside the 25 for it to be possible, and that should have been picked off. But luckily for OTW, that was not the case. 2nd and 10 coming up. Denzel Dynamite left side wide open. There goes Cameron Gale for another big catch. Inside the 25 they go. And it's going to be another 3rd down situation here. See there Denzel 5 for 16 on the day. Denzel passing this again right side and deflected. Nice defense there by the safety. It's going to be 4th and 2 coming up here. And OTW is going to set up for this field goal. 45 seconds left. Bennett, and he's going to unfortunately shank it. Don't think he had enough power in the leg as well. Kick is no good, and OTW goes scoreless unless they could get a turnover here as Beef Supreme sets up with the pass. Looking left side, drops it in the bucket to Cunningham. That is one of our user players there. You love to see it. 2nd and inches here for this play. Let me see which user is Cunningham really fast. Got the wrong one here. Ryan Cunningham is Beckett. There you go. Got my players confused for a second. Final 18 seconds of the half. Should have been picked off as well. Very, very dicey pass. And Georgetown more than likely going to send this one away. And they'll probably just take this 10-0 lead into the half. Randall Hawkins looking for a lane. One of the veterans here in the OTEC locker room. Been in the league for a minute. They're both sophomores, him and Evan Hunt. So they're going to be the players that they're going to be looking for, as looks like Katie Bray comes through with the catch and gets out of bounds as well. Actually, no, I take that back. They called the timeout. They set up for the 4 wide. Dynamite's by himself, looking in the middle of the field and dropped. And that's going to be the end of half number 1, with O-Tech looking to get back into the game. You see right here, both quarterbacks fairly inefficient to start it off, but Beef Supreme does have the touchdown to make it look a little better. They did have a good amount of drops. We'll check the stats in just a little bit. 7 for 20 on the day for Beef Supreme at the current moment, 35%, and 32% over on the Denzel Dynamite side, 6 for 19. So pretty even overall in regards to both of these quarterbacks. Ashton Boone in his first game has 9 for 19, and Grimes 9 for 17. Looks like they're putting up some pretty similar stats here. Both teams having some solid passing attacks, and both teams putting up some big plays here. Farstrader was the guy that had the biggest reception of the game so far, 43. No users on this Georgetown side quite yet. On the other side, Cameron Gall, Katie Bray, and Evan Hunt are the leaders in the receiving game, all doing solid jobs, if I do say so myself. Looking at the defensive side of things, big hits I'm seeing here has 1 deflected pass. Malachi Duncan with 2. Let me just double check to see if I have any other users here. Let me just double check. Noah Baker doesn't have anything. I don't see Randall Hawkins, nor Maddox Lee, nor Minnick. Yeah, actually, I don't see any other users here, so they're all good to go. And you see Laramie has 4 tackles at the current moment, 1 tackle for loss and 2 deflected passes. So Laramie's looking pretty nice to start his career in Georgetown. Maybe that will help other users will actually try to take him from Georgetown and put him on one of the other user teams. Actually, I did not see the team stats really quick. 30 and 29. Okay, so yeah, it's pretty even all the way around, 30 to 30. But Georgetown did have that interception against Atlanta Tech, so maybe that was that play that kind of stopped that. And it looks, outside of that, it looks like it's moving pretty smooth. Another kind of quarter like this, it'll be around 120 plays. So I think I've probably found the meta. You love to see it. Both teams rushing 10 plays in the rushing side, almost the same in the passing side, pretty even on the total yards. So outside of the interception to the touchdown, pretty even all around. You love to see it. 2 teams going at it for the first time, trying to get themselves together, trying to get new players into the fold. That's part of the football game right there. You got to learn your teammates. You got to learn the update system. And you'll start seeing OTEC making big plays along with Georgetown as they continue to update. And we're back onto the field. And O-Tech is going to start this one off. Orlando Tech Wildcats. 4 wideouts set here. They're going to hand off to Boone. Going to get maybe a couple of yards on the play. Set up 2nd and 8. See right there, Ashton Boone over 50 yards total. It's going to be another handoff right side, but Boone's going to get hit right at the line of scrimmage. There goes Maryland making the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and 9. 11 for 21 on the day so far for Ashton. Taking this one is Dynamite, left side, and incomplete over the head of Boone, trying to give that young man some space. And I think he probably would have got stopped if he caught it, but you never know what would have happened unless it actually happened. So we punt off again. And it's going to be a muff punt again by Alvear. And that's going to be down at the 24-yard line for Georgetown. Currently sporting a 10-0 lead at the current moment. We still have a couple more games to work with our other user teams. Going to be some real good games. I got the thumbnails all ready to go for that. When we do flip to it, I will show it off. It was good to hear that CSFA theme again, I must say. Hand off to Grimes. Now he's getting a couple of yards. It's going to be 3rd and 8. Both of the teams are pretty much even. I don't think I've seen such an even game in quite some time. Beef Supreme passing it again, left side off the hands of the receiver. And I think if he turned upfield, he would have had a chance to get the first down. But O-Tech does have a chance to get some points. and they still have another 20 minutes or so, well, technically 18 minutes. And it's going to be Randall Hawkins taking this one past the 40. It's going to be 1st and 10 O-Tech. And here comes the Wildcats. I do love these jerseys, though. Don't you love these jerseys? I made a couple of variants for OTW on the back end, so I can't wait to see how that goes. There goes Boone on the play. A gain of 8 to start them off. You always love to have those good plays on 1st down. That just helps everything get better for you. Handoff again to Boone. Falls forward, a little short of the 1st down mark. And I won't be surprised if I see another run play up the middle. See if they could try to continue this drive. They do go to the jumbo set. It's going to be a handoff, and he's going to get hit backwards. Nice job by Ablar on the play. Stuffing them right at the 1st down mark. They're going to keep the offense on the field. And what will they do here? They're going to pass out of it. Quick pitch left side and caught by Hunt. That is a big-time play. You got to put something in the tank to actually give your teams a chance to get the victory. You love to see it. OTW getting aggressive in their first game as Boone takes it left side for a gain of 1. And sometimes you just got to go to your playmakers. Evan Hunt is definitely one of the top dogs in the tight end game. So you got to make sure you show some love to your homies. Evan Hunt can definitely haul it in. He could definitely run it up the field. It's going to be 3rd and 7 here, inching closer to the 20-yard line. Hand off to Gibbs, but he gets smacked in the backfield, and there goes Chagad. Nice job on him with that play. It's going to be 4th and 7. They'll set up for another field goal. This is the 3rd attempt here today. Kick is straight enough, but not long enough. 42 yards, probably out of their range. Probably need to get closer to the 15 for them to make some kicks. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here. Got to set up with Beef Supreme. Looking for a man open. Left side passes off the mark. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up here. Handoff Grimes. Going to be hitting the backfield. There goes Hopkins on the tackle. It's going to be 3rd and 11 coming up. Taking the handoff. Hit as he throws his Beef Supreme. And that's going to be a quick stop there from O-Tech. And they're looking for some points. They have yet to score any points in their career. Any type of points up to this point will work. It's going to be Randall Hawkins, the return man, taking that to around the 44-yard line or so. Here comes the Wildcats. They do have a good amount of room to get some points. If they could get their tight end and their players involved, they could get down the field. As Boone gets smacked in the backfield again, there goes Mandragoran. That's a nice play there by that linebacker. It's going to set up 2nd and 13. Going to be looking left side, and I believe that's a drop. I believe that was a drop play right there. Got to make sure that you haul those in. It's going to be 3rd and 13. They do have the homie Hunt on the field. They're going to pitch it to him, and he's going to get close to midfield, but not too much further. Made that first man miss. If they had just one man over there, he'd probably still be running. I'm not going to lie to you. It's going to be 4th down coming up. Francis sends this one away into the back of the end zone for the touchback. And here comes Georgetown holding this 10-point lead for dear life. Beef Supreme pitching that off to Grimes. He's going to get maybe 4 on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 6 coming up. Grimes chopped down in the backfield. There goes Drake. Nice job there. No hot sauce needed. 3rd and 8. Pitching it right side over the head of the wide receiver by Beef Supreme. Got to send it back to the Wildcats. The Wildcats have a lot of time left. They still have a good 11 minutes and 9 seconds left in this game to do something. So nowhere near out of this game. Get some good plays, and they can finally get some points on the field. They do need to drive at least, I'd say, about 30 or so yards to get a solid field goal attempt. And they got 3 wideouts, 1 wide receiver moving left side, and that could have been picked off there. pass off the mark, and it looked like it was a little bit of a miscommunication as well. Maybe he's supposed to turn the other way as opposed to where he did turn. He turned to the left. He should have turned to the right. Hand off on the reverse. Not happening there. Going to be a gain of 1. Here comes one of those long third down situations. OTW looking for the conversion. Ashton closing in on 20 carries, but the pass off the mark. And it's going to be 4th and 9 here. They got to send it back. Punter looking for the pin. See if they can get the field position going. And then with a good stop, actually that punt right there isn't going to help their cause. Down inside the 33. Here comes Beef Supreme looking left side, off the hands of receiver and out of bounds. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Georgetown currently holding the lead as we move closer to the third quarter. Beef Supreme 26 passes at the current moment, handoff to Grimes and hitting the backfield for the loss. There goes Drake once again with the hot sauce, 3rd and 13. Can you believe that story? That's a little crazy to me. I don't know. I don't even want to know. It's going to be 3rd and 13 here as we hit the fourth quarter. See right there, Nick Drake with 8 tackles already. It's going to be pitch right side real quick, but dropped. No dice there. 4th and 13 coming up here for Georgetown. And they got to send it back to the Wildcats. Farshaw sending this one away. Randall Hawkins taking this one right side. It's going to be 1st and 10. OTW. They got to go around 50-some yards to get in some solid field goal range. They need to get some plays moving. Hand off to Boone, but he's only going to get around 3. OTW leaning heavy towards that run game, but they'll probably need to start moving towards the pass eventually. Here comes a pass out of the jumbo right side, caught by Bray. Mr. Caden Bray down at midfield. And here comes them Wildcats. And they're going with that no huddle there. Hand off Boone. Going to get around 3 or 4 on the gain. Here comes 2nd and 6. Jumbo set again. They're going to pass out of it again. It worked last time, and it's going to work this time. Give yourself a touchdown, Wildcats. It took you a minute, but here you go. Touchdown, OTEC. Good job there by Denzel Dynamite on the pass. It's going to be kick up, and it looks like the kick is short. So they are going to need a touchdown here to take the lead. Unfortunate, they could not get the kick they needed. Just a little bit under the crossbar. Here comes Otech sending it back to Georgetown, but they do have 8 minutes to do something. If they could find Evan Hunt, they could get into the end zone, and they could get the victory. Maybe that's kind of the meta to get some yardage here. They fooled Georgetown with the more run-heavy set, passing the right side. There goes Janald there past midfield. Got ourselves a solid game. Maybe if we get a solid comeback, we could see the homies make the greatest hits lineup for the first game. You never know. Beef Supreme right side and incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. And this game just reminded me that I have to send the stats of the USFA games back to the homie Dusty. He has to make the nice tackle there on Grimes by Malachi Duncan, but got to make sure he gets the statistics out so everyone can see how good they're doing. I have them all on my hard drive, so just got to go ahead and send it to him whenever he's ready. Left side and deflected there by OTW on 3rd down. That gives them a shot to get the victory here. Georgetown is looking for the nice pin, so make sure that they got to go the whole length of the field, but that's not going to happen. That goes into the end zone for the touchback. And OTEC has 6.5 minutes to work with. They do have Evan Hunt on the field. Watch out for that man. It's going to be Dynamite left side, caught by Cameron Gale for a gain of 5. Solid job there. Let that clock run. Should be taking the inside 6 minutes. It does. Pitches to Boone, fumbles the football, and Almier gets the recovery, and that's bad juju there for OTEC. A quick turnover there by Georgetown. Now OTEC has to start pushing him back. Hit as he throws, and that could have been pick six territory if that pass was a little bit higher. Give that defender a chance to get to it. 8 for 31 on the day here for Be Supreme. Has not thrown an interception. Is looking for a man. No one home on that one. It's going to be 3rd and 10. And a field goal will make it 6 to 13. So technically that will put OTEC in a chance to tie. If they were to hold in a 3, looking right side and dropped. And that's looks like that's going to be where it's leaning here. 4th and 10 coming up here for Georgetown. Looking for the point to make it a 7-point game. The kick is up, and the kick is definitely good for 41. And here comes them Wildcats coming back onto the field. They're down 7, and they have 5 minutes and 38 seconds left here in this ball game to do something. Cannot afford another turnover like last drive. Here comes Katie Bray on the return pass to 30. Here comes Wildcats looking for another set of points. Definitely can find that man Evan Hunt available if they want to try it deep. Passing it right side to Lewis. That's going to be good for about 8. Nice job there by Denzel Dynamite to find the man. Jay Lewis with his first target, his first catch of the day. Handoff Boone. It looks like it's close to a first down, but not quite getting it. It's going to be 3rd and inches here. And I don't think they'll go for it here. They may try to pin if they can't get it. They're going to try it, and he's going to get stuffed. It's going to be Almiera. He had the recovery on that last fumble, so nice job on him being Johnny on the spot once again. OTEC sending it away, not trying to give Georgetown a chance to get some points. Try to get the ball back. There's nothing wrong with that punt. It's going to be 1st and 10 here. And now the Wildcats need to stop if they want the comeback. But Georgetown says they got the juice to get the job done. Be Supreme looking right side, and that pass a little off. It looks like the receiver outran the ball too, so it's going to be 2nd and 10. The passing game is keeping the clock in the side of OTEC, so this is not the greatest of game plans at the current moment. Georgetown keeping the clock steady and giving OTEC a chance if they could get this stop. They're going to fake the handoff here, pitching the left side, the flag on the play. It's going to be a holding, and OTEC pretty much couldn't ask for a better drive there outside of getting the turnover. It's going to be 3 minutes, 38 seconds in this ball game for the Wildcats to get the victory. Or at least get the tie. That's much more accurate. Randall Hawkins taking this one right side, past the 35. And they got a good long ways to go. But if they could get the ball in Evan Hunt's hands, this could be exactly what the doctor ordered. It's going to be Dynamite. Quick pitch left side. It's going to be Katie Bray on the catch. Another gain of 7. Getting closer to midfield. 3 minutes, 20 seconds left in this ball game. It's going to be a fake of the handoff. Quick pitch. And it's going to be Evan Hunt again inside the 30. And it's going to be keeping the clock moving. 2 minutes. Actually, let me pause it real quick just to double check to see if I have the game on 2-minute warning. I don't remember it is off. Cool. I'll just have to double check that. I'm sorry about the quick pause. But we're back on here, and it's going to be Denzel Dynamite looking for a pass, and that could have and probably should have been picked off. Miscommunication once again. Looked like the receiver was still going towards the end zone where he probably should have stopped. There goes the awareness ability. Sending that right side. That's out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down and 10. After the big play, you don't want to get this close and not get what you need. They do have Evan Hunt on the field. It's going to be Dynamite. Left side is open. It's going to be Cameron taking that out of bounds, and it's going to be a 1st down. OTEC. Good job there by Denzel to get it to his playmaker there. Cameron's been making some solid plays here in this first game. Handoff Boone, and he's going to get maybe 1 on the play. And there's no 2-minute warning here, but they're going to start calling timeouts if they cannot punch it in. And it's going to be back to that jumbo set. They've been passing out of it, but they're going to run this time. Boone, another carry. 3rd and 7 here. Now the passing game is going to be a little more needed here. They're going to go shotgun. Evan Hunt is to the left. And he's going to pass, and he had a man, but the arm strength just wasn't there. And now it's 4th and 7. OTech still has all 3 timeouts, so they do have some solace if they don't get the touchdown. But Dynamite's looking for the victory, and a drop in the end zone is going to close this drive. And OTech, unfortunately, drops the ball, not just in that particular play, but a solid chance to tie the ball game. As Supreme looks for a man, got the catch, and a juke move, a first down, and he's still running, and he's got some blocks for Grimes. A big play there for the running back. OTech calls their first timeout. It's not quite done, but a lot of time is going to be taken off the clock here. It's going to be Grimes with another play. 2nd and 7 coming up here. And you really can't ask for too much else in what is the first game of season number 3. We still have 2 more. We're going to talk about that later, but Grimes is looking to close this ball game out as OTech calls their final timeout here. And they're looking for the conversion is Georgetown. A gain of 3 or more will do that. Handoff, and Grimes is hit. And that's going to be the stop there by Drake. He's been making plays all game long. And it's going to be draining a lot of clock here. Georgetown looking to get the pin. Actually, no, it's going to be a false start. And that's actually bad for OTech because the game does not stop. Actually, it did stop it. Okay, never mind. So, actually, it kind of helps OTech with the stoppage of the clock. They have a full 40 seconds here. If they could get the ball to who they need to get to. Randall Hawkins tries to pick it up, try to take it as far as he could. And now OTech has to go 76 yards in order to get into that end zone. A 3 wide out, 2 running back set here. Dynamite, quick pressure, and incomplete. That's probably the best thing that could have happened to him on that particular play. If they caught that ball, that clock would have kept on running. Denzel Dynamite. Looking for a man here. Looking middle of the field. It is caught by Bray, but they need to hurry it up. 3rd and 2. Are they going to spike it is the question. I think they will. Yes, they will. It's going to be 4th and 2. And this is pretty much ball game here if they can't get out of bounds. And they're going to go for the jumbo set. Dynamite's passing out of this one left side, and the pass off the mark. And I think that is going to close this ball game for OTech. A valiant effort at the end to try to get the victory. But I believe that drop in the end zone is what killed their chances to actually tie the ball game. But that's going to be the end of game number 1. Final score is going to be 13-6 in favor of Georgetown. Great job by both of these teams to show off with a good game of Season 3, the first game of Season 3. Denzel Dynamite in this first game, 16 for 39, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 249. And on the other side, Beef Supreme had 172 and 1 touchdown. Didn't quite have the accuracy as good as Denzel's, but you gotta love to see both these young quarterbacks do their thug thizzle. That is my new saying here. I still have to change it in the Discord and reverse my name, but we're going to take care of that in a little bit. Ashton Boone was the guy for the running back side for Orlando Tech, 25 for 42. Not quite the average that he wanted, but he still had a good amount of plays on both sides to help him out. But look at my boy Grimes doing his thing, 18 for 24. And he also had that big catch in the fourth quarter to help seal the deal for Georgetown. So real good job all around. No receivers here in Georgetown that actually made the big plays, but we'll check out how they did in a little bit. Cameron Gall had 5 for 41 on the day. Katie Bray had 4 for 39. And then Evan Hunt in his first game in Orlando Tech, going from OCSU, 5 for 125 and 1 TD. So great job from him. As you can see, a lot of drops on both sides that could have helped out the quarterback's percentage. Looking at the defensive side of things, Malachi Duncan ended the day with 4 tackles, a tackle for loss, and a deflected pass. Big hits, 2 tackles, 1 deflected pass, and that's the only users here on this side that I see. On the other side, Laramie, he ended the day with 8 tackles and a tackle for loss, so good job from him in his debut. Going into the team stats here, pretty even all around, but it does look like we do have that 120 to 130 range. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Total yards, pretty even all around, but Orlando Tech led the way, got more than 100 than Georgetown, but they still could not get the victory. It happens like that sometimes, and you see right there the turnovers on Orlando Tech side were two killers, if I do say so myself. They really did make the difference. Going into the receiving side of things, just make sure I got everybody. Ashton Boone had that one play for 36 yards, doing his thug fizzle. And Nathaniel Darby had a couple targets but could not hold it in. Looking at my boy Katie Brayforth for 39. Cameron Gall had 5 for 41. Evan Hunt with 5 for 125. Going into the Georgetown set, just make sure I got all of the users. Cunningham had 1 for 10 on the day. Good job. Grimes had 1 for 33. And those are the only users I'm seeing here. I'm just double checking just to be sure. Yep. Those are the only users there. Going into the defensive side of things, we already talked about Laramie. He's the sole user on defense here for Georgetown, but we got a little more on Orlando Tech. Let's talk about it. Duncan, 4 for 4 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, 1 deflected pass. Already talked about big hits, 2 tackles, 1 deflected pass. Let's see if we can find a couple more. Andy Anderson. Is Andy Anderson? No, Andy Anderson's not on it. Checking a few more here. I know there's one I'm missing. Yeah, Randall Hawkins, 1 tackle on the day. That's all he had in his first game with Orlando Tech. I see you, homie. And no users in regards to the kicks or anything like that. So nothing we could do about that. But I believe we could go ahead and wrap up game number 1. That was a real good start to the set right there. Both teams putting their hearts out, but we got 2 more games to worry about. We got Central Houston Polytechnic. They're looking for revenge this season. I've seen it all over in the chat. They've been trying to get back to the championship so they could right their wrongs. They went 2 times in a row, but could not get the job done. But they got a tough test here against East Augusta, who was yet to make the championship game. And a lot of talk in their locker room is it's their time for them to show why the league has been sleeping on them so long. So I can't wait to see CHP versus EAU. I will see you in the field, on the blue field, in just a little bit. Outside of that, it's been a great game. I'm loving to see it. CSFA football is back, baby. Let's do this.